So what's on your mind? Why'd you call in this morning?
Well, I called in to say that, as far as on this whole voting and what's happened with the nominations, I am not voting for Hillary Clinton, although Hillary Clinton is almost certainly going to get my vote. And, I was an ardent supporter of Bernie Sanders in his presidential campaign. I'm one of those, $27 a handful of times. I think he would have made a great president, and had he gotten the nomination, I do believe that he could have won it very easily. That said, that's not what the position that we're in right now. And so I'm going to be voting for a number of things, among which I'll be voting for smart handling of global warming and climate change, how to reverse degradation of our only source of food, water, air, and shelter that we know as the physical environment, Supreme Court justice picks that make sense, equality under the law, a woman's right to control her own body, and tax policies. Mm-hmm. And on all of those issues, there is no doubt in my mind that the Democrats as a majority and Hillary Clinton as a presidential candidate will do far and away much better than anything the Republicans will put up. As a matter of fact, Trump would be an absolute, the Republican Party has become an absolute disaster.
I agree. And Ramma, I'd like to push back on this idea that voting for Hillary Clinton is voting for the lesser of two evils. I've seen the... Oh, in fact, we had long threads about it yesterday in our chat room. That presumes that they're both evil. And the Democratic Party, the Democratic platform, and the Clinton candidacy may have a few things that I'm not all that excited about. Hillary Clinton's history as being on the edge of being a neoconservative in terms of war policy has troubled me for a long, long time. And her support of the TPP and general neoliberalism troubles me. But those are two areas, and you can argue they're fairly big areas. But look at the rest of the picture. I mean, you've got gay rights, you've got abortion, you've got women's rights, you've got the separation of church and state. These are all areas where Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party are solid and deserve our votes. Tax fairness, drug law. Let me go through this list real quickly, Ramma, and then you can rant. Drug law, health care, Citizens United and getting money out of politics, building our infrastructure, rebuilding our public schools, reforming our prison and ending privatized prisons, dealing with income inequality. These are all things that are part of the Democratic platform and that Hillary Clinton has a record on. The war on ending the war on drugs, voter integrity and voting rights. Actually, I don't know where she stands on that, but I think that that's a big deal. And I know that the only party that's talking about that is the Democratic Party. Privacy in the NSA, police violence, a new Voting Rights Act, Social Security, health care for all, climate change, net neutrality, student debt, free college, immigration reform, tribal rights, fracking, new energy economy, veterans issues, breaking up the big banks, ending monopolies, a $15 minimum wage, and unions card check. Now, the breaking up the big monopolies has not, to the best of my knowledge, been part of that agenda. But anyhow, those are my issues. Back to you, Ramma.
Well, I think you hit it right, and it isn't the lesser of two evils. I agree with that 100%.
Right. And it's evil versus pretty good.
I'll tell you something. There are things I don't like about the Democratic Party. I've never been a big booster of the Democratic Party. There are things that I don't like about Hillary Clinton. On the other hand, I have learned from over 7 years on the local school board here that if you really want to get some real good, positive things done, you do what Bernie did. You push the policy and not the person.
Right.
And I think it's important here that we all we say, well, look, it's time now to compromise and to move forward, and there's always another day,
Yeah, very well said. Very well said. Ramma, thanks for the call.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here, and please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.